Brothers and sisters, if any one of us had the opportunity to access some knowledge or access some advice of a successful person in this life, be it a businessman, be it a scientific man, or whatever it may be, it could be the most successful person on earth, it could be a leader. And if we had just 5 minutes with this leader or this very well-known and famous person who was successful in their field, wouldn't we want to take some advice from them? How did you make $1 trillion in a year? Maybe a businessman wants to know that. What's the secret to this success such that I can become wealthy like you? Or what is the secret to the success so that I can gain some power and be a leader? Which of course we shouldn't be seeking leadership, but in general, if somebody that's what they want to be, they go ask the person who's successful in that field. What about being successful, not in this life only, but also being successful in the hereafter? We'd like to be successful in this life, yes, but also being successful in the hereafter. Who would we ask? And what if we had the opportunity to ask and get the answer and the response? Well, brothers and sisters, we do have the opportunity, and we have asked, or indirectly, and we have received a response of advice from the best man to walk on the face of this earth. عن أبي العباس عبد الله بن عباس رضي الله عنهما قال: كنت خلف رسول الله صلى الله عليه وسلم يوما فقال لي: يا غلام، إني أعلمك كلمات، احفظ الله يحفظك، احفظ الله تجده تجاهك، إذا سألت فاسأل الله، وإذا استعنت فاستعن بالله، واعلم أن الأمة لو اجتمعت على أن ينفعوك بشيء لم ينفعوك إلا بشيء قد كتبه الله لك، وإن اجتمعوا على أن يضروك بشيء لم يضروك إلا بشيء قد كتبه الله لك عليك، رفعت الأقلام وجفت الصحف. رواه الترمذي وقال حديث حسن صحيح. On the authority of Abu al-Abbas ibn Abdullah ibn Abbas, may Allah be pleased with both of them, who said, one day I was riding behind the Prophet, peace and blessings be upon him. And he said to me, O young man, I shall teach you some words of advice. Be mindful of Allah, and Allah will protect you. Be mindful of Allah, and you will find Him in front of you. If you ask of Allah. If you seek help from Allah or in Allah. Know that if the nation were to gather together to benefit you with anything, with something, they would not be able to benefit you except with anything except that which Allah has already recorded for you. If they gather to harm you by something, they would not be able to harm you by anything except that which Allah has already recorded against you. The pens have been lifted and the pages have dried. So brothers and sisters, this is some words, golden words of advice of the Prophet, peace and blessings be upon him. Words of tawakkul or reliance on Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Words of advice for us to be successful in this life, and words of advice that we can be successful in the hereafter.